meeting to order. And first thing on the agenda is approving the agenda. Lene, do you have any corrections there to go over?
Yes, Mr. Chair, under the veterans items, 2 items have been added, a donation resolution and a request for a new vehicle. And you can strike the HRA appointment under the board items. We are starting with Resolution 25-78 today.
All right, thank you. There it is.
Motion to approve the agenda.
Thank you, Jeff.
Second.
Thank you, Charlie. Any other questions? Lene, please.
Rapp,
Yes.
Way,
Yes.
Meyer,
Yes.
Schmidt,
Yes.
Kalina.
Yes.
Motion carries.
All right, thank you. Approved draft minutes from the October 7, 2025 regular meeting.
Mr. Chair, I'll make a motion to approve the minutes.
Thank you, Shane.
I'll second.
Thank you, Tim. Any other questions? Lene, please.
Way,
Yes.
Meyer,
Yes.
Schmidt,
Yes.
Kalina,
Yes.
Rapp.
Yes.
Motion carries.
All right. Next, then, we will open up for a public hearing on the reissuance of gross revenue healthcare facilities bonds. So I think we'll have Mr. Meyer come up here at this time and tell us what you got there.
Yeah, I'm Nate Meyer, CFO at Alamere Health. Douglas County previously issued several series of tax-exempt gross revenue healthcare facility bonds between 2012 and 2018 to finance improvements to the hospital facilities in Alexandria. These bonds are still outstanding today. As of January 1st, 2026, the county will be entering into a lease and agreement with Alamere Health, a Minnesota nonprofit corporation and 501c3 organization. Under this agreement, Alamere Health will lease, operate, and manage the hospital facilities that were financed with these bonds. Because control and use of bond finance facilities will shift from the county to a nonprofit organization, federal tax law treats this as a reissuance of the bonds. In order to maintain the tax-exempt status of the bonds and protect the financial interests of both the county and Alamere Health, Internal Revenue Code Section 147F requires the county to hold this hearing for public comment and consider a resolution approving the reissuance of the bonds for use by qualified 501c3 organization. It's important to note that no new debt is being issued. This does not increase the amount of bonds outstanding, and this action simply ensures the existing bonds remain legally valid and continue to qualify for federal tax-exempt interest after the hospital transitions to the nonprofit operation. Following this hearing, if the resolution is formally approved, bond counsel will then certify that the bonds remain valid and tax-exempt after the ownership change.
Okay. I guess, are there any further comments from the public? Commissioners? Any questions? I don't have any. And if there are no questions or comments, we will close the public hearing. And we will move on to the resolution of the reissuance of gross revenue healthcare facility bonds. So I don't have any questions, and we don't see any questions, so I guess if that's good with you. All righty.
Now, Mr. Chair, I'll make a motion that we approve the reissuance of the gross revenue care bonds.
Thank you, Charlie.
I'll second it.
Thank you, Shane. Any other questions? Seeing none? Lene, please.
Way,
Yes.
Meyer,
Yes.
Schmidt,
Yes.
Kalina,
Yes.
Rapp.
Yes.
Motion carries.
All right. Thank you, Nate.
Jerry, this was a resolution,
Oh, resolution. That was the resolution.
so you gotta have a number of that.
Forgot to put the number on. I'm
2578.
sorry, 2578 resolution.
Thank you.
Good call. All right. Okay, thanks, Nate.
Troy, you're next.
Good morning.
Good morning.
I have 2 items this morning for the board. The first item is a donation from LeGrand Township in the amount of $1,000. And the township would like those dollars designated to the dive team. And the dive team helps them out by putting in buoys and markers for the swim area on Latoka Beach. And they
All right.
get to use it as a training also, so
Sure.
kind of works out.
Yep. All right, board's wishes.
I make a motion to approve the resolution 2579 and accept the donation of $1,000 from the LeGrand Township.
Thank you, Jeff.
I'll second.
Thank you, Tim. Any other questions? Lene, please.
Meyer,
Yes.
Schmidt,
Yes.
Kalina,
Yes.
Rapp,
Yes.
Way,
Yes.
motion carries.
Thank you. The next item, I'm asking the board to consider an increased pay steps for a deputy sheriff position. What we've seen is, it's still a very competitive job market out there as far as number of candidates available. So we haven't seen an increase in candidates, but one of the things that I have noticed is because the board has been supportive as far as lateral transfers and such, our number of candidates, we've seen more experienced people applying for the positions, and so that's been helpful. In this case, the candidate that we're looking at has 9 years and 3 months of full-time experience as a peace officer. Excuse me. His first 4.5 years were with the Fargo Police Department. He promoted to detective up there and was part of their intelligence unit for about, I believe it was 1.5 years. So some good experience there. Then for family moves, he moved to Morris, worked for the police department there. The police department disbanded, and so before that, they disbanded, he applied locally here and has been working with Alexandria Police Department for about 3 years, little over 3 years, for a total of 9 years and 3 months. The other things that he has is certifications as a use of force instructor, firearms instructor, field training officer, taser instructor, and a pepper ball instructor. So all of those things are helpful to add to our office. And so what I'm asking the board today is to consider that experience and the qualifications he has. And I'm asking the board to set his salary grade 10, which is deputy sheriff. Deputy sheriffs are part of pay grade 10, and step 8 to recognize the experience and qualifications.
Okay, board's wishes.
Mr. Chair, I got a question. Troy, this is an opening you have currently? You're replacing someone, or we're not
Yes,
adding
we're-
somebody, we're replacing?
Yep, this is a replacement.
Okay, thank you.
I'll make a motion, we do what the sheriff wishes there and hire the deputy at step 8 with
Thank you, Charlie.
all the experience.
I'll second that.
Thank you, Tim. Any other questions? Lene, please.
Schmidt,
Yes.
Kalina,
Yes.
Rapp,
Yes.
Way,
Yes.
Meyer,
Yes.
motion carries.
Thank you, Troy.
Thank you.
Yep. Mr. Turner.
Morning, gentlemen.
Good morning.
Got a number of things for you today. Most of them are donations. Mr. Erber donated $100 to be used to engrave a name on the Veterans Memorial Park. And so I'm asking you to accept that donation.
Make a motion to approve resolution 2580,
Yep. All right, thank you, Charlie.
Shane and Joseph Erbers.
I'll second it.
Thank you, Shane. Any other questions? Lene, please.
Kalina,
Yes.
Rapp,
Yes.
Way,
Yes.
Meyer,
Yes.
Schmidt,
Yes.
motion carries.
The second one regarding the Veterans Memorial Park is from the Veterans Memorial Honor Guard, who are kind of holding the funds for us. They're donating $8,336. That money and the $100 donation you just approved will go into a rollover account that's going to be created. I'm working with Jill on that. But that's for maintaining the park as we move forward. So,
Board's wishes.
I'll make a motion to approve Resolution 2581 in the sum of $8,336.
I second.
All right, thank you, Tim. Thank you, Jeff. Any other questions? Lene, please.
Rapp,
Yes.
Way,
Yes.
Meyer,
Yes.
Schmidt,
Yes.
Kalina.
Yes.
Motion carries.
the third item is Mr. Haig. He's been very generous these past few years. He's actually donated a number of times, and this is his most recent one. He donated $1,500 to be used for veterans in need. So
Good, good.
Mr. Chair, I'll make a motion for Resolution 2582 accept a donation from Mr. Haig.
Thank you, Shane.
I'd second.
And thank you, Charlie. Any other questions? Lene, please.
Way,
Yes.
Meyer,
Yes.
Schmidt,
Yes.
Kalina,
Yes.
Rapp.
Yes.
Motion carries.
And then the last donation is from Mr. Adams. He donated $500 to be used towards the purchase of a new vehicle after hearing about the veterans van.
What amount did he do?
$500.
500. Board's wishes.
I'll make a motion to approve the Adams donation, Resolution 2583.
Thank you, Tim.
I second.
Thank you, Jeff. Any other questions? Lene, please.
Kalina,
Yes.
Rapp,
Yes.
Way,
Yes.
Meyer,
Yes.
Schmidt.
Yes.
Motion carries.
Thank you.
And then the last item on my agenda would be the purchase of a new vehicle. So if you guys don't know, I think you guys already know, the veterans van was totaled about 2.5 weeks ago. It was rear-ended over here at the construction on 3rd. Everybody's safe. There was a couple sore muscles and that kind of thing, but everybody's safe and uninjured otherwise. The insurance totaled it out, getting us about $7,100 roughly for the insurance money. And then that leaves us with having to buy a new vehicle. So we went and looked at a few of them. The two I'm proposing are the Equinox and the Terrain, mainly because they're all-wheel drive, and we do drive in the winter. And so it'll be safer for our veterans, safer for our drivers. I'm recommending that we purchase the Terrain. It's $31,267. At least that's the quote we got, which is it's more than the Equinox, but it is a more comfortable ride than the Equinox. I will say this. I have more donations that are actually I took yesterday that I need to bring to you guys at the next meeting. So far, we have received $12,500 in unsolicited donations. So to help offset the cost of the van.
That's over, and then we have the 7,000 from the insurance company. I'm sorry.
Yeah, so we're already upwards of almost $20,000.
Almost close to 20,000 towards it.
And I say unsolicited because I was told we can't solicit donations. So, but people heard about it, and then they wanted to donate anyway.
Do you have the rest in your budget if we do not get any more?
No.
Okay, that was done.
I take that back. I might have some in it. I don't know the exact numbers. I know as of this moment, at least last time I checked, I was about 6% under budget. So there is a little
And
bit
you
of
would
wiggle
have it
room.
without a doubt, but we don't want to bank on that probably.
Yeah.
Joe could probably, yeah.
Yeah.
But you're at a differential of about $12,000 at the most,
Probably somewhere in there.
the way it looks, 32, okay.
So just a question like land and resource, is there anything that can be used by them if you don't have a vehicle?
So we've been working with social services. They've been kind enough to
Okay.
offer us
Okay.
vehicles. But you run into scheduling conflicts.
Okay.
Everybody has their own vehicles
Yeah.
for their own reasons. And prime example, social services has been kind enough to help us out, but they couldn't help us out today through the rest of the week. So my drivers are actually having to use their personal vehicles, and then we reimburse them for mileage, which isn't sustainable. So.
Okay.
And it's cheaper to buy one, yeah.
Well, what do you think?
I'll make a motion, we let him go ahead and purchase a vehicle.
Okay?
And
Thank you.
still collect donations from,
Yep.
which would be great to offset, but
Yep.
they have been pretty good about that.
Just so you guys know, and I'll bring this up next time, but we got $10,000 from a private, like not an organization, a private individual donated
Nice.
$10,000. So
Towards that. Wow.
Okay.
Mr. Chair, I'll second that.
Thank you, Tim. All righty, any other questions? Seeing none, Lene, please.
Meyer,
Yes.
Schmidt,
Yes.
Kalina,
Yes.
Rapp,
Yes.
Way,
Yes.
motion carries.
thank you.
All right, thank you, Jake. Oh, I got a question for you. How many new engravings have been put on the stones down there since? Do you have any idea?
I don't off the top of my head, but I
Okay.
can get you those numbers.
I'm just curious.
Yeah.
Yeah, all right, thanks. Yes, Tim, Public Works here.
Morning.
Morning.
Just one item on the agenda for you guys today. That is a drainage request on County Ditch 3 Branch 2. And I will have Shane talk to you guys about that one a little bit.
Yeah, so they're just looking to clean out that branch. I went out and inspected it, and it was overgrown with vegetation and mostly cattails. So we're just looking for, moving forward, what we want to do with that.
This fall yet, you'd do it?
Yeah, I think the landowner, as soon as possible, wants it cleaned out.
All right, board's wishes.
I was just looking at the beginning loan balance of 41,000 here. So basically, special assessment at 25, that should bring that down a little bit. So, and then the work, you said you had current 2025 work at 3557, that was done earlier this year?
Yeah, and they still have to level the spoils and seed yet too, so that's roughly another probably $2,000 yet on that project.
Okay. So we aren't terribly too much in the hole on that one.
We'll get her back to close to 40,000 again by the time we're
Yeah.
done, is what it amounts to, and still a loan balance.
Well,
We
I'll
just
make a
had-
motion,
Vicky will let us.
I'll make the motion to go ahead and do the ditch cleaning.
Thank you, Tim.
A second.
Thank you, Jeff. Any other questions? Lene, please.
Schmidt,
Yes.
Kalina,
Yes.
Rapp,
Yes.
Way,
Yes.
Meyer,
Yes.
motion carries.
Mr. Chair,
All
before-
righty.
before they run away, is this one that we need to look at as far as adjusting for the assessment, or is this going to take care of it for a bit?
So, and honestly, that's a tough question as Shane's just getting his feet underneath him. He knows where.
It's
ditch-
not fair
he knows
to
where
you. I
ditch
get
3
it. That's
is.
why
I'm
I sent it to you, actually.
So, not knowing really what the rest of the system is looking like right now, we're probably good. But
Well, we know what it brings in every year.
we know what it's
but-
bringing in,
but if we're
right?
spending 20 a year and only bringing in
Right.
25, that loan will be there for a long time.
It probably wouldn't hurt that we look at.
We should look at it in the spring
Yep.
anyway.
Yep, when we bring those fund balances to you for setting them for next year, we'll have at least inspected the whole ditch by then, and we can give you a better answer.
Yep.
With that, and I know we're running over time, just wanted to make sure that everybody knew. You'll be seeing some emails coming out from Shane here, because he's gonna be looking to schedule the joint ditch meetings, so, what is it, 2, 3, and 4?
Yeah,
There's the 3,
yep.
4, and 5.
Yeah.
Anyway, some with Pope County and most of them with Todd County. He'll be sending those out. So those of you that are on those ditches, you can expect to see that email from him looking to schedule those sometime in November, maybe even into December.
Yeah, we're going to try and get it going here.
Right.
Okay,
So,
all right.
awesome. Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
Yep. Mr. Rush.
Good morning.
Good morning.
I have two items for you from our Planning Commission meeting last week. Preliminary plats. The first is preliminary plat of Oak Ridge, first edition. This is essentially a rearrangement of a plat that was completed about 100 years ago. So they're seeking to realign lots and enlarge them. Planning Commission looked at this and recommended approval as presented.
Mr. Chair, I'll make a motion to accept the preliminary plat for Oak Ridge First Edition.
Thank you, Shane.
Second.
Thank you, Charlie. I do have a question, and that is, I had talked to Mr. Rush earlier, but I really think that if we're going to be serious about cleaning up our water, that any new construction, even single-family housing, just like this, that we have to get them to either put in a salt-free water softener or an on-site discharge for their water softener. I mean, ALSD hasn't stepped up the plate to do anything about this, and we just can't continue to put that kind of, I call it pressure on our water, and think we're doing it right, because we've got to fix this problem. I don't know how else to fix it. Dave, you got a comment?
It's something that we have done on some previous plats. A couple of years ago on Lake Ida, there was a 10 or 12 lot plat, and we placed a condition on there that they had to either have a salt-free system or have an on-site discharge for backwash water. And then about 8 months later, the board saw fit to remove that condition and approve the final plat. So I will note on this particular 2-lot plat, there are existing homes out there.
I realize.
So there is
realize.
no bare lot construction on this.
No, I don't. I'm just, all I'm saying is that if we know a way to fix this, and we keep pushing the can down the road or kicking the can down the road here, it isn't going to fix itself. I mean, I guess when they come in for a permit, we need to give them an option. That's how I feel about it. We got to tell them either they got to have a salt-free softener, or we got to have an on-site discharge for water softener. I mean, it's not going to fix itself.
And Mr. Chair, you're not wrong about that. As we discussed yesterday, that is not something that's currently in our ordinance.
I know.
It's something that we had requested that the sewer district put in their bylaws so that any new system that was brought online, so any new home that would be getting service for central sewer would have to meet those requirements. They'd have to have either an on-site backwash discharge area or install a salt-free system. And the sewer district did not amend their bylaws to include that. Certainly the county could make that requirement. The challenge is how we implement that. So we may be able to make that requirement within the sewer district, which would be our residential zoning, but then it's not across the board. In other words, the county regulates in the big rectangle, the sewer district regulates within their district. My recommendation would be that since it's related to sewer, central sewer, that the district do the regulating. Because in our case, we have on-site systems, that's what we regulate.
I get it.
And those on-site systems are not discharging
problem.
to central sewer, they're. you know,
I get that.
So-
So let's do this. Let's get Mr. Gilbertson back here. Let's ask him to come on and let's have a talk about this, because I think you're right. I think they need to head this thing because it's a big issue and nobody wants to tackle it.
We can certainly get Mr. Gilbertson or the sewer district to come maybe to a work session.
Yep.
And provide an update
gonna
about
say
what
that.
they're doing with their,
Yep.
to meet their permit requirements from the state. They have some requirements that they have to reduce that
Well,
chloride
let's-
load reduction.
Mr. Chair, we talk about it, and David, you're exactly right, but because of that, we never change. Because one allows, because it's sanitary sewer, that's the answer to everything. Even though it doesn't take the PFAS out. We know that. We're dumping it back in the chain of lakes by dumping it, and the sewer district's gonna go from 1 million gallons a day to 3 million gallons a day of dumping it into Winona. And that goes right back into La Hamada. But if we keep talking about it and we don't do anything, like you said, we buckled on that development 2 years ago.
No.
Well, Mr. Chair and the board, you did decide on a large development earlier this year
Yep.
to make that requirement. So that development.
That's good.
Chainview
Yeah.
Estates, which is 50 lots within the sewer district.
Yep.
Those lots will be required.
And that's good, but it's only a little bit of the problem. So the big problem's still out there. So let's have a
It has
work
to
session.
start somewhere.
Yeah, we got to be proactive about this. I mean, we just can't, I just think it's terrible that we're not looking at it. So anyway, that's my 2 cents. Thank you.
Ask for the question.
So, Lene?
Kalina?
Yes.
Rapp?
Yes,
Way?
Yes.
Meyer?
Yes.
Schmidt?
Yes.
Motion carries.
thank you. Thank you, Dave.
Yeah, so the second item I have for you is another preliminary plat. This is a one-lot plat in Carlos Township. It's a larger parcel, a back lot on Lake Carlos. They're seeking to subdivide. I believe the intent of this lot is to provide space to build a storage building, a shed or garage. However, because it is within the residential zoning district, sewer district, they will be required to install a sewer stub on this lot. And it could potentially be used for construction of a dwelling because it meets the standards in our ordinance. Planning Commission recommended approval as presented.
So if he puts in a sewer stub and he doesn't hook up to it, does he still pay?
So the property owner who installs a sewer stub has to pay an availability charge. They don't pay a user
The
fee
monthly
until they
charge?
make connection to it.
All right. Okay. Board's wishes.
I'll make a motion to approve the preliminary plat of ELC Acres as presented.
Thank you, Tim.
I'll second it, Mr. Chair. David, this is strictly residential then, right?
Not for commercial use, is that what you're asking? Yes.
I can read the names.
Yeah, it was brought up at the public hearing.
No, I didn't, I wasn't aware. I'm sorry, I didn't. look
No,
that
that's
far
okay.
back.
It was brought up at the public hearing and discussed. And of course, the county's position is you can't put a property to a commercial use without a conditional use permit. So no business could be located on that property. Now, if the property owner owns a piece of equipment and he brings it home and parks it on there, that's one thing. But if we start to see equipment come in there and he's coming and going from that, however, I will say this particular individual has a larger property outside of Carlos where they have all their equipment. They couldn't get all their equipment.
I
in.
know,
Yeah,
but
you know who it is.
yeah, okay. So they have to come back in order to use it.
if they want to start using it as the base of their commercial operation, yep.
Even if it isn't the base, but you know what I'm saying.
Yeah, yeah.
Pretty soon, there's
But-
one piece of equipment.
I
The
get-
Following spring, there's 8 pieces of
I
equipment.
I see that, but I mean, I guess I'm willing to be a little, give them a little windage because I know what it's like to have equipment that needs to be parked someplace. And I'm just saying, I mean, I don't, to hang up a shingle and say that this is the business, that's one thing, but.
Correct. Mr. Chair, just so you know, I mean, we have a lot of contractors that bring a work truck home with them.
Yep.
They park it in their driveway or garage. Maybe they bring home a piece of equipment on a trailer. That's not a problem either. I think it's, as Mr. Meyer's probably thinking, if we start to see multiple trailers, multiple pieces of equipment, employees coming and parking their vehicles there and going to work, that's a commercial operation, so.
Yep, I understand.
And they gotta be somewhere also. It's just that we're not zoning it properly then. That's all.
Yeah.
I don't have any problem even doing that there.
Yeah.
As long as we're not trying to fool somebody,
Correct.
you know?
Yep. All righty. Lene, please.
Rapp,
Yes.
Way,
Yeah.
Meyer,
Yes.
Schmidt,
Yes.
Kalina.
Yes.
Motion carries.
All righty, thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Dave. Tabitha?
She's got the whole,
You might have to bring a few more chairs there, ladies.
whole staff coming.
Good morning, Commissioners.
Good morning.
I am thrilled this morning to be accompanied by some members of our leadership team. You might know Tressa Schmidt, our Assistant Director, and Colleen Seibert and Brenda Lunak, who are both Financial Assistant Supervisors within our agency. And we are here this morning to share a little bit of information with you regarding the Supplemental Nutrition Assistance Program, more commonly known as SNAP, and how this particular program is being impacted potentially as a result of the federal shutdown. So I am going to transition it over to our team to share a little bit more of information with you.
Good morning. So I'll start with just a little bit about the SNAP program. It is formerly known as the
Bring that microphone just a little closer to you.
I'll move up.
There you go, there you go.
Can you hear me?
No, it's better.
Okay. It's formerly known as food support, and it's for our households in the community that are within the income limits. Our staff determines, by following the policies with DCYF, who is eligible and how much they're eligible for. Those benefits are put on an EBT card, which looks a lot like a debit card, and they can use it to buy food support for their families. Excuse me. Those benefits are meant to just supplement their household food, so just to help those dollars stretch farther for them. They can use those for any food products. They can't use it for household like paper products or hygiene products or pet food or things like that. It's just for the foods. Those benefits are also in jeopardy because of this federal shutdown, because it is mostly federal dollars that pay for that. We are still processing applications, accepting applications, doing everything as usual so that we are prepared either way, whatever happens. We have seen a little bit of extra work for our workers, just in that people are very concerned that are on the programs or have applied, wondering what is going to happen. So they have had extra phone calls, and they're staying busy and just trying to be prepared for whichever way this goes. Our office has done a flyer. I'll let you talk about that.
Currently in Douglas County, there are 2,137 individuals on SNAP. The average benefit amount is about $146 per month per individual. At this time, we are in contact with our partner agencies, Outreach Food Shelf. We've talked to United Way just to let them know that November SNAP benefits may be at risk We also have a flyer that we have created that we have at our lobby and that can hand out to individuals that may have some concerns. We have also been talking with our staff on how to talk with the people that they're serving if they have questions regarding what's going to happen with the SNAP benefits. Right now, we do not know, but we have been told by the state that they are at risk. The state is also doing outreach. They have created a website for people to get more information if they're interested in it, and just communicating changes that they are finding out with the counties that are serving the SNAP benefits.
All right.
And in addition to that, and part of our communication plan on Friday, the flyer that Brenda and Colleen are talking about, we shared that with our entire staff because not only do our eligibility workers work with those clients, but so do our social workers and our child support officers, and so that they can be helping to share that information with their clients, because if we can keep them informed, it helps them not feel as chaotic as if they're going into crisis. Brenda and Colleen, as they said, did reach out to the Outreach Food Shelf and United Way, talking about there may be an influx in October and November of their resources, so they're aware of that. We continue to get communication from DCYF. We also received communication just this morning from AMC regarding the stance that they're trying to take and working with the different agencies to see where this is going to go. And we will continue to keep our clients as updated as we possibly can to make sure that they feel supported, because food insecurity is a real risk for them in November.
Okay, thank you. Just to comment, I was at a meeting for the Dancing Sky yesterday. Do you do any interaction with the Dancing Sky at all? Because they had a very positive meeting there, and I believe they said they had a 95+% approval rating as far as the people that they're involved with, and they said everything was in good shape there. So I thought that was great.
Bonnie Bina, our senior coordinator, works really closely with Dancing Sky. So yes, we're familiar with that too.
Right.
And they also have the NAPS, the Nutritional Assistance Program for Seniors, which can also be helping during this time frame as well.
Okay, thank you.
Mr. Chair, I have a question. How often do they have to apply for SNAP? Is that every year, every 6 months?
Annually. Once
Annually?
And they're required to report certain changes to us, so their budget may change, their food support budget.
Okay.
Say their income changed.
That makes sense.
Mr. Chair, is the fuel assistance one, is that part of the SNAP or is that a different?
Different fund.
It is.
Yep, and that's through West Central.
West Central Initiative.
That's through West.
The Energy Assistance Program,
energy
Charlie.
one,
Yeah, that's through West
That's all-
Central
that's-
Community Action.
As it cools off, that'll wake up too. Because they said there's trouble with that also.
Yes, yep, you're exactly right. Missy did communicate that those dollars are tied up with the federal shutdown as well, and they have not received them. And they typically would the end of October through the early November. So they said they have a lot of applications, but no way to disperse those dollars, which will impact a lot of the same families that we're talking
It's
about.
the same people.
Yep, absolutely.
Yep. Thank you.
Any other questions for him?
Mr. Chair, I have a comment too. Today, this afternoon, the Ruby Tuesday at the Church of the Pine. I mean, they bring in 2 semi-truck loads of food. And so every third Tuesday of the month at Church of the Pines at 4 o'clock. And for $25 suggested donation, I mean, they come away with a lot of food. And so if you don't have the 25, then you don't get turned away. So it just to let you know that there's another outlet.
Yeah, thank you so much for that. That is one of the resources that we listed. I think I brought the flyer along, the flyer that we're sharing. So Julie is helping us get that information out to the community too. But the Ruby's Pantry is one of the items listed as a resource for individuals. So thank you for sharing that. Any additional questions?
No, I think we've covered most of it. So if you have anything else you want to add?
I do have one final
All right.
thing. The governor has proclaimed tomorrow as County and Tribal Financial Worker and Case Aid Day. And so I just want to take a moment to celebrate our staff and their wonderful leadership for the incredible work that they do every day, and certainly amidst trying times like this, because they're working really hard to continue to keep up with their work, but also keep their spirits up as a team and support all the individuals who were impacted by those benefits. So thank you for that.
Very good, very good.
Thank you.
Thank you guys for everything you do.
Yeah, thank you.
All righty, next we have Vicky Doling.
All right, good morning.
Good morning.
Mr. Chair, I have a resolution for a gambling permit. This is for Douglas County Hospital doing business as Alamere Health. They are seeking to conduct a raffle at Carlos Creek Winery Event Center on December 6th of this year.
All righty.
Mr. Chair, I'll make a motion to approve Resolution 2584, gambling permit for Alamere.
All right, thank you, Charlie.
I'll second that.
Thank you, Shane. Any other questions? Lene?
Meyer,
Yes.
Schmidt,
Yes.
Kalina,
Yes,
Rapp,
Yes.
Way,
Yes.
motion carries.
All right, thank you, Vicky. Jill, you're next.
Good morning.
Good morning.
I just have one item this morning, just looking for a motion to approve bills totaling $1,325,260.36.
All right, board's wishes.
motion to pay the bills.
Thank you, Tim.
Second.
Thank you, Jeff. Any other questions? Lene, please.
Schmidt,
Yes.
Kalina,
Yes,
Rapp,
Yes.
Way,
Yes.
Meyer,
Yes.
motion carries.
Thank you.
Alrighty, and so we moved items from the floor. Next there, does anybody have an item from the floor? Any items from the floor? Don't see any. Alrighty. Well then, at that time, we're gonna go into a closed session, and this meeting will be closed as permitted by Minnesota statute, section 13D.05, subdivision 3C, to discuss offer relating to county's possible purchase of 328 Fairgrounds Road. And so at this time, you want a motion for that?
Motion to go into closed section.
Thank you, Jeff.
I'll second.
Thank you, Tim. Lene?
Rapp,
Yes.
Way,
Yes.
Meyer,
Yes.
Schmidt,
Yes.
Kalina,
Yes.
motion carries.